Hi, Pep. You said just then that don't tell managers which players to pick in which competitions, but would you ever do what Jurgen Klopp is intending to do and not manage a team in a competition?
I'm not Jurgen and I'm not going to comment. So he knows exactly what he has to do. He knows his club, his team, and what he has to do. I respect incredible the manager's decision they take because I am part of that. I am involved with that. I know how difficult it is take a decision sometimes. So, but of course, I'm not going to comment because I'm not enough info to give my opinion.
But you personally, would you do that?
I don't know. I'm not there.
Hi, Pep. When you analyse it, how can United sort of lose the way they did to you in the first game, the semi-final first leg, but also before that were able to beat you here? What is it in this team that can be so good and then so sort of not so good?
The team is good. So the team is good and they have weapons and always big squad and quality there. I have incredible respect for the history, for the Man United club, and they can do it. So you have to make the right approach, to take the right decision. I have to take it in the way we want to play, and try to reach another final. That is our dream today. So, but they have in positional play, in attacking play, positional. They have quality in the middle, especially with playing Mata or Lingard or the players that are in big challenge there. They are incredible pace up front. Of course, Rashford is not, but still they have Martial, they have James. A good quality plays in the middle like Greenwood and, set pieces. Lindelof, Maguire and Matic, strong, good fullbacks with Bissaka, with Shaw, with all of them. So good goalkeeper, international. So they have incredible weapons in all sense. When they defend deep, they can run, and we let them run in 3-4 seconds. We experience that not just the day we play against them and we lost here in Premier League. Previous season with Mourinho, the same. They are incredible in a counter-attack, and you have to, to try to control them.
There's no away goal rule in this tie. Do you care? I mean, you scored 3 times there. Does it matter to you? Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I like it. So we are out 3 times in Champions League for goal difference. So maybe this time will be better. So but it's what it is. So the rules is say it's no goal. So with the 2 difference for them, we have to go penalty or extra time. Even I don't know penalties directly. Thank you. So we know what we have to do. We start with 2-0, but the best way to try is to try to do our game and try to win the game.
Hi, Pep. You know what it means to fans, this game in particular. You've talked before about that 3-2 defeat, and fans were actually crying in the stand that day, even though you were obviously going to win the title. Then the other week, you silenced Old Trafford with a win like that. What does it actually mean to you personally, this game, to win this game?
It is special for us to reach another final. That is the important. I know for the fans it's important. I know how they feel, but I try to be calm and not over excited, to play a game. So because sometimes you forget what you have to do and focus what you have to do to win. I know for them it's important, for our players, for the United players too, for our fans as well. So just want, to be together in our stadium and in the bad moment support us. We're going to do absolutely everything what we have done so far since we arrived here, and now we reach another final. So no more than that.
You've immersed yourself though in the culture of Manchester.
Sorry?
You've immersed yourself in Manchester. You understand the culture of Manchester after a few years here. So what are fans like towards you after wins like the other week when it was so dominant?
I didn't speak with them, so I would love to, but I didn't speak with them. And the reactions, the newspapers, I didn't really match because I had another game a few days later. It was not 3 points. It's not already qualification. You have another game. I said to the players after the locker room, be calm, because we create chances to 0-4, 0-5, and more that. And after the game is still open, and they have the quality to that. Just relax. And I think this kind of vein more important it is try to be calm and try to to focus what you have to do. I don't think this kind of games is just win for the fact for energy, or you have to win because it's a derby. You don't win this kind of games in that way, I think so. I think our people is going to help us, in the bad moments to go there, and they have to win the games. What exactly have to do depends on the setup they play, the way we play, the quality of the players that we have, what we have to do. That is the only way. It happened in my past, in other clubs I've been. Always I approach this kind of games in that way.
Is it fair to say, though, then, in games against Liverpool, you've not always been cool on the sidelines? Obviously, you got sent off in one game, didn't you, against Liverpool? So does that show that the Liverpool game means more to you than United these days?
No, especially. So now, because maybe Liverpool in the last 2 seasons, not 3 years, the first 2, but the last 2 seasons is the competitor we are closer. But I think I didn't approach the United games differently than approach Liverpool, honestly. So, no. So I try to discover the secrets, the quality of the players they have, the systems they use, and play the game. No, not especially, honestly.
Hi Pep, there's been a lot of talk about Manchester United's recruitment recently. A lot of fans were unhappy about the signings that they've made or not made. Can you just talk a bit about how you go about signing a player here and how happy you are with that kind of process?
I think all the clubs do the best. The manager take a decision with the club, what is the best. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes not. But if you ask me about the recruitment for United, it's the same the question from Jurgen, so no comments because I don't know exactly what happened. Then at the end, to buy a players or whatever, you need to desire the players, desire the club, yourself, the wages, the money, the transfer, so it's many things. It's not simple as that. So buy a player is so difficult and sometimes so the demanding for United is so high. So for history speaks for itself. So that's why the people expecting, again to be there. And it's cyclical. Sometimes you have a period and you are there, sometimes a little bit below, but always will remain one of the best teams in the world. So there's no doubt about that.
Can I just ask you about goals as well? You brought up 100 goals on Sunday. If you continue on your current average, you could get more goals than you did even last season. What's the kind of secret to keeping your forwards in particular sharp in front of
the
goal?
Quality of the players, to try to all the time go for the next one, try to attack. For the vision, the players in midfield, the strikers that we have, that is a target. So always we believe as much you attack and as good you control when you lose the ball, more chances to score and concede few. But in this season we struggle a little bit, especially in behind.